Alright, time for my round 1 game of this month's REV GP. I'm running back 4-color Consonance. Basically no changes from last month. So yeah, first round opponent is Dodger, and it seems like they're on Temur Phoenixes. I haven't seen the deck before, but from what I'm hearing in chat, apparently it's like the next format breaker. At least the Phoenix deck is. And this hand is keepable, I think, right? Yeah, turn 1 Nascent Light Vein tap, turn 2 Star Studded, and hope that it connects. I have a backup Star Studded in case I don't draw lands or the plan doesn't work out. I think I'm willing to run this. What might I worry about from their end? Recent Light Vein again. Okay, well, that's going to be slightly slow. But yeah, I guess I just drop turn 2 Star Studded. If I draw into a land, I can do the Aura on turn 3. They're going to play a 2-drop. Leyline Challengers. Okay, they have their own ramp. You recall Helion? Well, that's going to be useful later on, I guess. So let me look at their deck. What removal do they have? I don't think they have removal, right? At least main deck, right? Yeah, I don't think they have removal. So Darkseid is not going to die. It might not connect, but at least it's not going to die. Veil the Menagerie. What's that do? Gets a bunch of things into play. Alright, probably means that Darkseid it's not connecting this turn. I guess it lets them grab a Phoenix or something, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess this does let them loop this thing. How do I actually stop that from happening? Do I have any Grave Hate in the sideboard? I don't remember. Till the end of your next turn. Okay, if I attack here, they just block and then recast that. Am I alright with that happening? You spend at least 5 mana to cast. Okay, they're just going to return this thing. Okay, that's annoying. Leyline Channels from my end. I mean, do I want to trade with Star Studded? They don't have removal, so it's not like they can kill my guys. They can just leave this in play until they attack, and then I get to connect with this guy. What else do? I play a tap land and play Leyline Channers, which gets me 4 mana next turn, or 5 mana if I get lucky. So I should probably name white so that, or I mean, I should name red in case Fairy Call Helion comes up. If I get lucky, I can Asahai. Asahai just dies to the Phoenixes though, because it doesn't make flying blockers. I'll look at minus to make the flying emblem, and that lets my guys block the Phoenixes. Anyways, well, I mean, so if I kill this and unveil, they need another land and a 1-mana spell in order to get this guy back. What do they have for 1-mana spells? Not much. They have Brilliant Mandate, which is a wheel that gives mana back. So yeah, if I let this thing die, and then if I kill this thing, then they can still recur it, but it means that they're probably not recasting Unveil the Menagerie that turn, which is alright, I think, right? So I trade Start Studded for a Chainbreaker, and yeah, I trade this guy for this guy, and then they don't get the trigger. I think I'm alright with that outcome. Yeah, I'll swing. And I mean, they can flip more Phoenixes, but I think I'm alright with that outcome, right? Anyways, I play this and name red. So if I draw any untapped land, I'll be able to cast either Asahai or Fury Call Helion. And Fury Call blowing up their Flourishing Crevasse would be pretty nice, I think. Actually, if I play Fury Call Helion, I should just blow up their Leyline Channelers. Right, I can play this untapped. Interesting. Well, it wouldn't have changed anything. If I don't get the land I need, I'll just play Star-Studded Sagittaire flipped. Okay, they play Unveil. And that's completely fine because that means they don't get Chainbreaker Familiar back. They get Smolder Wing instead, which recurs on spells again. And they have Trample and Vigilance too. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, do I get the land I need? I get a land, but that's not the land I need. So that means I'm just playing this thing flipped and taking it in the face next turn, which is not great for me because, yeah, I'm getting whacked in the face by these guys. But it's not like I can do anything about that. So yeah, play this flipped and pass the turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I have 6 mana, so if I top deck another land, I get to play Grand Consonance or Silversun Ancient, and that is a pretty big swing. Might be enough to get me back into the game. They could also just play the wheel card, which is not great for me, but I mean, it gets me a new hand. It's good enough. More unveils. Okay, that's annoying. But I think I'm fine with that outcome. At least this Phoenixes aren't that big. They can still survive it. Oh, they got unlucky. Cool. And they're playing a 2-mana thing. Deep Forest Maiden. Alright, so they get more mana. But seems like they're running out of resources. Or at least they're running out of cards. Oh, Chainbreaker comes back. Right, I need to worry about that. Well, if once I get Silversun Ancient into play, can they actually kill that thing? Like they have no ways to kill. They have no removals main deck, so yeah, I don't think they can kill a Silver Sun Ancient, which means I can just keep blocking with it. So yeah, please get me a land off the top. More Fairy Call Helions is not what I need, but I mean, I can't complain too much. If I play Asahai, it just dies, right? If I play Asahai, it just dies. If I play Fairy Call Helion, what do I blow up? Do I blow up a land? Probably not worth it. I can blow up Deep Forest Maiden. I mean, I can blow up a Smolder Wing, but then they just get it back, right? So it's not even that great for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Asahai Plus means that, what does Asahai Plus get me? I can Asahai Minus give my guys flying, so that Leyline Challengers can block Smolder Wing, but that's still a bad exchange for me. I mean, what are the chances they still have more things to cast? I feel like they should be out of gas soon, right? If they had anything more threatening, they would have played it by now, I feel like. So Fury Call Helion blowing up Smolder Wing seems safe-ish. And then I just have to take a hit from Chainbreaker Familiar. But that's fine. Yeah, and then once I get my 7th Mana Source, I get to play Silver Sun Ancient and block their Phoenixes forever. I think I'll go for it. I mean, I can also Fury Call blow up their Flourishing Crevasse. Does that get me anywhere though? Because they still have Leyline Channers out, so like, I can't attack their mana now because they have too much mana already. I'm just going to do this to try to reduce the amount of damage I take and get a big fat thing into play. If they have wheel spells, then whatever, they got me. If they wheel me, it's very likely that I draw a land, so I just need to get another big thing in the wheel. And seeing as I do play multiple copies of Grand Consonances and Asahais and Spherical Hellhounds and stuff, not too unlikely for me to get a good wheel. Oh yeah, they didn't have it. Cool. Yeah, so I think I'm in a very good position now because they can whack me for 2 a turn, but that's mostly fine. But they're swinging out. Huh, interesting. Do they have a 4 damage thing that I need to worry about? I don't think so, right? Yeah, weird. Do I kill Deep Forest Maiden? I mean, that thing is giving... Yeah, I killed this thing. They're going to play something post-combat. That 2 amps. Okay, so I guess that's why they had to do that. Oh, they also get Smolder Wing back. Am I just dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not yet. 8. Okay, I can still block some of the damage, but I'm not in a good situation now because, well, I can still survive if they don't kill me this turn, and then I get to Silver Sun Ancient and gain life. Like, that sort of saves me. Anyways, I probably should not have swung with starts that did that turn. Like, that was just bad, right? Because it gave them an Unveiled Menagerie. What does this thing do? Okay, sure. Doesn't add damage, right? They get to Unveil the Menagerie again, I guess, right? They sack this, and then they get to recast Unveil, which probably kills me if they flip a Phoenix. They're not going to try to kill me with that? Okay, sure. And they're not going to... They're only going to attack their Phoenixes. Oh no, they're swinging out. Do I need to sack my Leyline Channers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, I block here. I don't want to trade away my Leyline Channers because that's my only way of getting to 7 mana next turn. Virtual Reality again. Wait, okay, never mind. Yeah, you can just change this. You can just change this thing. I didn't realize. I thought the first line was something about like if it's not an extra turn. Yeah, because I was used to text of Progenius' Ponya's Adventure, which also begins with if it's not an extra turn, and they use it to guard against taking turns in a row. But apparently the first line is just pure upside. So yeah, I'm just dead here. I see that. So that's why they splash. That's why they're in Temur. They get to take extra turns for 4 mana. And this deck has 0 Grave Hate. Why does this deck have 0 Grave Hate? Does Crown Guard Ban help me at all? It doesn't. Is there anything that kills Phoenixes, but like it doesn't do anything else, and Phoenixes just come back. Where's my Grave Hate? Like that comes in. Asahai's come out because like the +1 doesn't actually protect me. Running of the Bulls comes out because I don't like that card, and Forgotten Cultivator comes out because that's usually why I cut. Drift Off is pretty nice, right? Like, I want to be able to drift off their Phoenixes, and they don't have a good way to answer drift offs, right? They have Club Promoter from the board. So yeah, they can blow up my enchantments if they bring this guy in, but should be fine. Their sideboard is kind of weird too. Like, they're running 4 Fury Call Hellions and 4 Club Promoters, I guess for late game reasons. Alright, game 2, and this hand is very slow. But do I want to run this? I mean, I can also try to mulligan for a 2-drop. And also, like, these guys just don't do anything unless I find a fetch land. I think it's not worth it's too risky to keep. Well, this hand's even worse. And this hand is runnable, I guess. It has turn 3 Forgotten Cultivator, and that's sort of it. That's not good, but I have to deal with it. So bomb these guys, bomb the Grand Consonance because that's not coming out anytime soon. And I guess I just hope to find stuff to do. Like I actually just have 0 ways to answer their phoenixes because I have 0 grave hate in my deck. So I just need to do my thing better than they do their thing. What am I naming with Nascent? I'll name red, I guess, because I might need red. And I hope Forgotten Cultivator hits something good. They skipped the turn 1, that's good. More Nascent Lightveins? Alright, I guess I play Nascent Lightvein tap and name white on this. I mean, might as well use my Nascent Lightveins while I have nothing else to do. And they do have turn 2. They have mana. They're ramping on 2. Am I going to get my thing? Nope, I'm going to keep drawing lands. Well, Forgotten Cultivator hopefully hits me something useful. Asahai and Furico. No 4-drops. Well, and that's also my only island, so if I don't take this, then I can't actually play Asahai, right? So if I take Asahai, I massacre myself. I think in that case, I'm forced to take Furico Helion, and I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get anything useful this turn. Like they just do the Phoenix thing now. I can play a bunch of Fury Call Helions to blow up their mana, but that's not as useful. Ramping earlier. What can I top deck here? That would be helpful. Ultra will be nice because then I get to blow up Leyline Challengers. Oh, they're going to blow up Club. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, no, it could be worse. Like at least I got my value off for Yon Cultivator. Grand Consonance now? Seriously? Alright, hopefully they don't have anything super threatening this turn because I have nothing. All I can do is play out Fury Call Helions 1 by 1 and hope that it does things. And maybe it does things. Like if they get Phoenix into play though, Fury Call Helion does not answer it. They do have the Phoenix. That's unfortunate. Do I try to kill the Phoenix? There's no point in going after the Phoenixes, right? Like what's up with the amount of lands I'm drawing this game compared to the amount of useful stuff I'm actually drawing? Okay, so I play Fury Call and go after their Leyline Channelers because going after their Phoenixes doesn't do anything. Might as well go after their mana. Do I play Contested? No, I have to play Mountain this turn. So I guess New Divide fetches green or something. Yeah, I'll fetch green with this guy because I might want to cast Grand Consonance. So Fury Call, kill Leyline Channelers, and pass the turn. And hope that my life is a good enough buffer against the Smolder Wings. I mean, they can't amp this turn, so I don't have to worry about them chaining extra turn spells yet. They're going to fetch with New Divide. Alright. They play their wheel spell. Am I just screwed? Safe and sound. Alright, sure. Guess I have to play Factor Fiction now. So what am I? What is this? They get all land cards. Wait, why am I not playing this? And now they have their extra turn spell too, which is extra annoying. Should I just give them their extra turn spell? They need to amp twice, so I can make sure they don't amp twice if I kill all their guys. How much does this cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to give them Leyline Challengers or else I just die because I can't prevent them from amping. That's really annoying. So then they get a Smolder Wing. I can't do much to stop that. So I'll let them have a Smolder Wing. That's 6 damage. Next turn I Fury Call blow up their club promoter or something. I can also give them Smolder Wing plus Real Virtuality and Fury Call blow up one of their lands. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't. Right. I think I just have to let them have the Smolder Wing. Ah. Right, I get to make piles. But so if I make this pile, then they take this pile and then I have to deal with them taking an extra turn. So if I make this pile, then they take this and then they just I can't prevent them from getting Real Virtuality, so I might as well get. Yeah, this is really bad for me. Well, I mean, so if I make this pile, how many Phoenixes do they have in the yard right now? They don't have enough. Let me think. So I'll make this pile. They take these guys and whatever, like it's fine. I'll just blow up their club promoter, and I hope they don't have another haster, so they can't take the extra turn this turn, and then next turn I get to Grand Consonance if I draw a land. Might not be able to Grand Consonance next turn because I missed my land drop. Oh, Pensive. They can always amp it up twice next turn. I can't prevent the amp from happening. Right, they can do that. Well, now what? Because I have no answers against that. More Grand Consonances? Do I just die if they take an extra turn? I'm pretty sure I do, right? Okay, so Fury Call blow up their Pensive Caldera. I hope they don't have the second Smolder Wing or something. You just play two. If they have any hasters in hand, I'm screwed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm actually, I also need to rely on top decking an untapped land, which is not what I'm looking for. Is there any point in holding up Fury Call? It might be useful if they go for the extra turn spell. Or does it even matter if they go for, if they manage to get the extra turn off, they smack me for 6 for 2 turns and I just die. So there's nothing that I can do to prevent that from happening. So I have to do this, blow up their Pensive Caldera, and then just pass the turn. Let's see if they have it. They don't. Okay, cool. They're not going to take the extra turn. That's better than nothing. Unless they have another one of these guys in hand, in which case that's really annoying. Why does this thing let you draw 3 cards just on bit? Well, they're going to... Yeah, they probably have it. Right. Alright, fine. I lose. Cool. My deck needs Grave Hate. I don't think there was much I could have done that game, other than try to mulligan down further. I think my deck is just way too clunky into Phoenixes to have a good matchup, because it just doesn't have good ways to answer the Phoenixes. But anyways, so that's 0-1 so far. Hopefully I still, that means I need to win my next 3 games in Rev GP, but hopefully I make it there. So yeah, see you in the next round.